plate burning, wheels turning, it's an ongoing thing.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a CWPA remote broadcast of the Rocky Mountain Division Tournament, hosted by Utah Club Water Polo at Kearns Sakura Park Fitness Center in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm Scott Samuel David Weiss, February 10th, 2018, as we get you ready for Game 5 between, in the dark caps, the Colorado Buffaloes and the Air Force A Falcons. We're in the white caps. Colorado is playing its first game of the season, while Air Force A is coming off an impressive 9-6 win over the defending Rocky Mountain Division champion Utah Utes. 9-6. It was only the second time in Rocky Mountain history Utah has lost, both times, to Air Force A. By the way, the Rocky Mountain Division started in 2011, did not return until 2015. This is the fourth straight season this division's in existence. So in the first half, we'll start off with Air Force A in white going right to left, left to right. In dark will be Colorado, and there is Tyson Heath, the official, dropping the ball. And we're beginning Game 5, not Game 4. I'm going to update the scoreboard here because Game 5 is now officially underway. Technical difficulties, but right now we have Colorado and the Dark Caps going left to right with it, and it's going to be exclusion time. Player up for the Buffs. We are on a 3-game losing streak against the Falcons. In Rocky Mountain Division history, Colorado leads 6-3. Last time these two teams met was Game 3 of the Rocky Mountain Division Championship, 11-7 on April 14th, 2017, and that's going to be an exclusion on Colorado. And it's going to be saved there by the Buff keeper. Going left to right. Colorado of Boulder and Air Force of Colorado Springs are about 87 miles from each other. Colorado 532 miles from this facility, Kearns Sakura Park. Air Force about 579 miles to get here. The Colorado last season, up and down, had a couple of regular season wins. I think had a 13-8 win over Denver in the third place game here at Kearns last year in the championship tournament. This season, the championship tournament in the Rocky Mountain is scheduled to be held in Denver. And that's going to be fired off the light post. Air Force A trying to duplicate its success in the 9-6 win in Game 2 today over Utah. Trying not to get an emotional high. And the Colorado Buffaloes with it. 1-on-2. There's a dry pass. Fires off the top of the crossbar. Riley Bolton has it, the keeper, for the Falcons. 5:07 to go in the first quarter. Air Force A in the white and Colorado in the dark. No score. Don Lewis and Tyson Heath, the officials for this one. And cheering in the sidelines, and that's going to be heaved out of play. It'll be a goal throw. Goes over the end line. We'll have some substitutions made. 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Colorado in the dark, none. Air Force A in the dark, none. In the white, none. And 5 of 9. After this game will be Utah and Colorado School of Mines. The Lord Diggers have not fared well in past years against Utah. That's going to be fired to the right side. Boom! Shakalaka! 1-0. Colorado in the dark on the goal by Cap 8. Good start for the Bucks. First time this season, Air Force A has trailed. Led wire to wire in that 9-6 win in Game 2 today over Utah. In fact, started out on a 5-0 run in the first quarter. And you knew that it was going to be difficult for Utah to come back. And going right to left, Air Force A. Ordinary foul. You see here the yellow cone is 5 meters, red cone's 2 meters here on the Colorado end. And a turnover with an offensive foul. Colorado looking to get back to the Rocky Mountain Championship game for the first time since 2016. Lost 10-6 to Utah. That was here. But this time will be in Denver, circumstances permitting. Maybe change the scenery will change the whole outlook. So 3:50 to go. In the first quarter, Colorado in the dark, 1. Air Force A with the rock now, 0. Going right to left is Bolton, who heaves it to a teammate for Air Force A, wearing the Whitecaps of Colorado Springs. Inside the 2-meter area. That's a good move. Boom! Shakalaka. Really good move for Cap 6, Cassie Preston. That's her first goal of the game. It's now Colorado in the dark 1, Air Force A in the white 1. Really good move. It was so strong, it was like a trampoline. Bouncing back. And we're in the stairwell. And that, I think, made the semifinals on the 2017 edition of America's Got Talent. For members from Air Force Academy. Some of them have since graduated, since they starred on America's Got Talent. And Air Force Academy doing well in other facets. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. It's 1-1. Colorado with the rock and the dark caps. Colorado looking for its first win over Air Force A since a 14-11 win in Rocky Mountain Division Game 4 Championship April 9th, 2016. I think that was here in Kearns. Foul there. There'll be an exclusion on Air Force, so player up for 20 seconds for Colorado, looking to go back on top. That's a good save by Riley Bolton. Don't have any of it. Very sharp beginning of the game. 2:46 to go in the first quarter. Team with it now, Air Force A, is tied up with Colorado. The Buffaloes scored first, and Air Force A scored not that long after. Gets another shot clock, and that is very long. Now the play. We'll throw for the box. This is day 1 of 2 of this tournament. One of 2 regular season tournaments in the division in April at Ritchie Center at Denver would be the 2018 Rocky Mountain Division Championship, which could have a different outlook. We're used to seeing Utah there every year. And every year is different. It's a good move after the ball for Riley Bolton from her post. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. 1-1. Air Force A and the Whitecaps with the ball. Now past the 5-meter cone, now to the 2. Fires, batted down. Second effort, boom! Shakalaka! That's Cassie Preston again with her second goal of the game. Cap 6 in white. It's now Air Force A in the white. 2. Colorado Buffaloes in the dark. 1. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. 4 7-minute quarters. And Colorado with the ball. Getting guarded by Preston. And so we do not have rosters for every team. Colorado Boulder, I think in 2016 won a division title in Pac-12 football. Didn't win the title game. Jake Browning of the University of Washington won that. But Sefo Lufau was the quarterback. Over the last few years, has rebounded from years of not doing too well in football. Back here in water polo, 1 minute and 15 to go in the first quarter. It's 2-1 Air Force Falcons. Now the Buffs look to tie it up. 30 on the shot clock, 1 minute 10 to go in the opening session. At 12 now, getting guarded by Preston. Now inside the hole. Backs it up with a wet pass. 17 the shot clock will fire. Good save there by Wiley Bolton. 53 seconds to go in the first quarter. 2-1 Air Force A and the Whitecaps over the Colorado Buffaloes of Boulder. 40 seconds, 20 seconds difference between the shot clock and game clock. More fans making their way here at Kearns Socorro Park Fitness Center. Good facility. Hope you have joined us on Saturday, February 10th, 2018. The NFL season's over, so CWPA Water Polo is back. Second weekend this season we've had Women's Club Water Polo, but our first on the CWPA network. And we have plenty of streams to bring you throughout the season. 16 seconds. 15 left in the opening session. Colorado looking to even things up. And that's going to not end up that way. It's going to be possession, Air Force. See if Air Force can get one more off. Time is going to expire. 2 left. And that will do it. Very close. First half. We are tight here in Salt Lake City. After 1 quarter, Air Force A in the white to Colorado Boulder in the dark. 1 second quarter is coming up.
CWPA club teams. Are you looking to have a customized look and feel with your school's logos inside the suit? It's really quite simple. The first thing is, just so you know, because you're a CWPA club team, you receive 10% off your team order. The second thing is, it's really easy to design. We simply grab your logos and you tell us where and what you want in the suit. We design it, you provide us sizes, and then 3 weeks later you'll have your customized suits in hand. Visit cap7.com, click the custom gear page, and fill out the questionnaire. Make sure you mention that you're part of the CWPA for your 10% discount.
I'm Wolf Ligo, 3-time Olympian and co-founder of Cap7. No other ball in the world has the grip that a Cap7 does.
Interested club teams or fans of certain club teams who would like to see their institution stream games when they host tournaments should reach out to the CWPA Director of Multimedia, John Weaver, at video@collegiatewaterpolo.org. Back here at Kearns Socorro Park in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's the Rocky Mountain Division Regional Tournament. And we are not used to seeing regular season tournaments here at Kearns Socorro Park. In fact, the division champion has been crowned here in Salt Lake City in each of the past 3 seasons, but will be in Denver in April this time around. So we have a change of scenery. If you haven't already done so, please follow us on Twitter at CWPA Water Polo. Also check us out on Facebook by typing Collegiate Water Polo Association. So after the first 7 minutes in Game 5, Air Force A in the Whitecaps lead 2-1 over Colorado in the dark. Last time these two teams met again last season was 11-7 in Rocky Mountain Division Championship Game 3. Air Force was the 1 seed, Colorado was the 4. In the other regular season action, Colorado last season forfeited a game, and Air Force A also took home a 12-8 win back on March 4th of last year. Second quarter about to be underway. Air Force A in white, leading going right to left. Colorado in the dark, going left to right. I think Don Lewis now. Are we doing the ball drop? We will. 6 field players and the goalkeeper. We have some fans walking around and other personnel. Lewis has the whistle in his mouth and he'll drop the ball, and the second quarter is now going to be underway. Good tip there by Cap 24. Jillian Combs winning the swim off, so Falcons looking to go on a 3-0 run after conceding the first goal early in the first quarter to the Buffs. 20 on the shot clock, 6:44 to go in quarter 2 inside the hole, and it was picked off by Colorado. You see Tyson Heath there, the official signaling its possession, Colorado. If you want to know who is officiating each game or each tournament, go to collegiatewaterpolo.org, go to our officiating section, and click on Spring 2018 assignments. 6:20 to go in the first half. Going left to right now is Colorado, down 1, but will give it up to the team with the 1-goal lead, Air Force A. Falcons already with a 9-6 win over Utah. Solid win to begin the season, and perhaps what had been anticipated as the most difficult matchup for both teams. Now each team this season will play each other at least once, and then will play 2 other teams. Twice, that is. That was by random. Last season, there were only 5 teams, Air Force A and B, Colorado, Denver, and Utah, so they played each other twice in the regular season. But with 7 teams this season, everyone plays each other once, and plays only 2 teams twice. So now, 20 in the shot clock, 5:35 to go in the half. Colorado down 1 on its end. At the 5-meter area is Air Force. No contact. 4 in the shot clock. Well, good bottling up by the Buffs. It's going to be possession, Colorado. And there is a long heave pushing it ahead. Now in the 5-meter area for Air Force's territory is Colorado. Inside the hole. No contact. It will be possession, Air Force. 5 minutes 4 to go in quarter 2. 2-1 Falcons. Now settling down as we go to the strong side of the pool. The fans vocal here in Salt Lake City. Now we'll fire. That was a beautiful attempt, but couldn't get the accuracy there. It looks like it's a kick motion there. It's going to be an exclusion on Air Force. Timeout awarded. And I think the players are going to huddle in. Tyson Heath is going to ask for the ball. And that was not accurate enough. Fortunately, there's a spare ball. That's Colorado coach in the back, and we got ourselves a timeout. With 4:37 to go in the opening half. It's 2-1. Air Force.
Hey, check out my new backpack. The Hikers too. You can get it exclusively at cap7.com. Cap 7, built by water polo players for water polo players.
You're watching the CWPA broadcast brought to you by Cap 7.
Now the timeout. 4:37 to go in quarter 2. Air Force A in the white 2. Colorado in dark 1. As there was a timeout there. It's Air Force A in Colorado's territory, so let's see what goes on here. Let's see here. I think Colorado has possession. Used a full timeout. So now shot clock is fresh. 4:33 to go in the first half. Colorado looking to equalize things. Scored the first goal of this game. And gets it back. Another dry. Quick passes. Bounces through. Boom! Shakalaka! The skipper does it for Cap 8, which is her second goal of the game. It is now Colorado in the dark caps 2. Air Force A in the white 2 with 4:18 to go in the first half. Good placement of the ball in that sequence. There's a big possession. Much more tighter matchup than we have anticipated early on. Colorado looking to start the season on the high note, and right now doing well so far. Continue sequences like the previous goal. Being decisive with the passing game. That's going to be an exclusion time. Player up for Colorado. Buffs looking to go back up 1 for the first time since 1-0. Now, in the 5-meter area. Now sideswipe it. And that is going the other way. There was a foul against Colorado. We have a good one here. Should this game remain tied after 28 minutes of regulation, there will be 2 3-minute overtime sessions and then sudden death if it's still knotted up. That's what the circumstances permit. There's a lot of water polo left. This is game 5 of 9 on the day. Fires, and that is stopped by the goalpost. Hold on here. Looks like we might have a 2-meter throw for Air Force. No, it's going to be an exclusion time against Colorado. So player up for the Falcons for 20 seconds. Leg beater motion. Using dry passes. Fires. Secured by the Buff keeper. The bench loves it. Job by Cap 1 in Colorado. And we're sorry we do not have all the names for you. But the Buffs looking to go on a 2-0 run and get its first lead since 1-0 early on. 2:53 to go in the first half. It's 2-2. Colorado with the ball in the Dark Cats. Inside in the hole. Possession now, Buffs. There's going to be an exclusion against, I think it might be Cap 26, Robin Coley. No, I think it is. It's going to be a 5-meter free throw. It's going to be a penalty. Fires, deflected down by Bolton. 2-meter throw will be awarded. So the free throw was deflected. Good use of hands by Riley Bolton. Colorado had that one right in there, but Bolton said, no way, I'm not giving up this lead. We just came off an emotional and hard-fought win, 9-6 against Utah. We're not going to lose this. And they come down to who makes the key play. Kind of like that Brandon Graham strip stat in the Super Bowl last week in Super Bowl 52 toward the end of the game, which Eagles did capitalize with a field goal and then won by 8. There's a Hail Mary by the Patriots' Tom Brady. Was not successful. So 2:20 to go. 19 seconds in the shot clock will remain with the Falcons. As it is 2-2, Air Force A in the white. Oh, a lot of contact. Wow. No whistle. It was an excellent play by Colorado. Sometimes you can get called for that. But Lewis and Heath didn't see anything wrong, so Colorado taking advantage of the defensive prowess. That's an ordinary foul. Fires secured by Bolton. 1:48 to go in the first half. It's still 2-all. It was 2-1 Air Force A. After one quarter, both Colorado goals by cat number 8 in Dart. Looks like it might have been a ball under an offensive foul. Move ahead. Going left to right. The Buffaloes, Colorado in the Dart. Okay, 12 gets it. Good side push there. 16 in the shot clock on the perimeter at the top of the 5, loses control. It will remain with the Bucks. 11 on the shot clock, 1:13 to go on the game clock in this half. Fires and Bolton's going to come up with a short, wet shot. Riley Bolton has been keen in keeping this a 2-2 game in the final minute now of this first half. It's a very good one. I'm sure a lot of people expected it to be this close. Fires, batted down by the keeper for the Buffaloes. Possession is secure. Well, the fans are not liking that call. But there was contact, so it's a 2-meter throw. Air Force gets it back. 40 seconds. And it's going the other way. So 1 second difference between shot clock and game clock. 35 on the shot, 34 in the game. 30 on the shot, 30 in the game. Now the Buffaloes looking to go up 1 before halftime. 21 seconds left, 18 on the shot clock. Buffaloes going left to right in the dark caps of Colorado. Buffaloes led by as many as 1, Air Force by as many as 1. 8 seconds on the shot clock, 10 in the game. Gotta get one off very soon. Fires, saved by Bolton. She'll heave. And it will be short. Very low scoring first half, but we have a good one here in Salt Lake City after 1 half. It's Colorado in the dark caps 2, Air Force A in the white 2. Air Force had a 2-1 lead after 1 quarter. Colorado's cap 6, cap 8 actually has both Buffalo goals. She scored a lone tally in this second quarter. And please don't go away. The second half is coming up here on the CWPA Network.
This is your Cap 7 tip of the week.
Hi, I'm Brad Schumacher, 2-time Olympic gold medalist and co-founder of Cap 7 International. Today I'm going to be talking about when to take a specific shot, okay, at 2 meters. So when you think about this, it comes down to where the defender is on you. Okay, so my favorite shot to take is a sweep shot. Number 1, it's the least amount of work, and it allows me to get off a quick shot, and it sets up the shots that I'm going to do later in the game. So, for instance, if I take a quick sweep, right, I score the ball. The next time, I might go sweep, fake sweep to a backhand. Then I might switch to my left hand and do a sweep. Then I might go left hand, backhand. Okay, and finally, when the player's trying to guess and I go backhand and they stop me, I'll flip underneath and do a layout when they're not expecting it. Again, it's all about feel of where the defender is behind me to set things up.
The 2018 National Collegiate Club Championships are coming. May 4th or 6th, in Mount Hood Community College, Gresham, Oregon, you'll be witnessing 16 teams, 30 games, and will crown 1 champion. Well, UC Davis defend its title, but will someone else be crowned champion? That is to be determined. Please visit our website, collegiatewaterpolo.org, for more information as the season progresses. And I'm Scott Samuel Lever Weiss. We have a good one here in Salt Lake City for Rocky Mountain Division play through 1 half. It's Colorado in the dark caps 2, Air Force in the white 2. And keep in mind, Air Force defeated the 4-time defending Rocky Mountain Division champion, if you include all 4 Rocky Mountain seasons. And Utah now 31-2 all-time in Rocky Mountain Division play. By the way, Utah's streak of allowing single-digit goals is still intact. It's the 33rd straight game in Rocky Mountain play in which Utah had allowed fewer than 10 goals. Utah has now allowed 9 goals or fewer in 30 consecutive division games if you include being in the Southwest Division in 2014. But Colorado looking to snap a 3-game losing streak against the Falcons of Colorado Springs. And please do so. Follow us on Twitter at CWPA Water Polo to find out more what's going on in the water polo world and to fulfill your water polo needs. We're also on Twitter. Just type in collegiatewaterpolo.org. And again, go to our YouTube page, our YouTube channel, youtube.com/CWPA Waterpolo. So the teams in the second half We're going to switch sides. Colorado's now going to be in the dark caps going right to left. Air Force and white will be going left to right. And we'll recap again. Game 1, which we did not do, was between Air Force B and Utah State. Game 2 was Air Force A 9, Utah 6. First time Utah has lost here at Kearns as a member of the Rocky Mountain Division. Game 3, Colorado School of Mines, welcome back to CWPA. A 16-5 victory over Air Force B. The Ore Diggers have not participated in CWPA since, I believe, 2004, picking up its first win since 2002. And our previous game, Game 4, 17-5 Denver over Utah State. Denver is short-handed, so a well-fought victory for the Pioneers. Officials Don Lewis and Tyson Heath. Lewis, the head official, are going to return back to poolside. Lewis and Jory might come back in the next game. Here's the other official. So Air Force will be going left to right and white. Colorado right to left. And also this is our second weekend of the 2018 Women's Club season. Big Ten and Northwest only went underway last weekend, and Michigan State stunning a top 5 team at Ohio State. Ohio State was number 4 in the preseason polls. There's Don Lewis walking by. So far, the officiating has been near clean, really good. A lot of plays could have gone either way. These officials have worked with each other, and they work well. So Lewis is going to drop the ball now. The second half is underway, and it's Air Force with the swim-off. Now the Falcons with it. That was Cat 5 for Air Force momentarily. There's Powley, Lindsey Powley. Colorado going right to left, trying to harass. Colorado's defensive strategy working really well so far. Air Force A had 5 on Utah in the first 14 minutes in a 9-6 win. That is a skip shot saved by the Colorado keeper, and the goal in the goalpost. So 6:25 to go in the third quarter. Colorado in the dark 2, Air Force A in the white 2. Colorado has another game today. Be against Air Force B at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. Hole. A lot of bodies, but it is clean. Good eye there by Tyson Heath to not issue any penalties. Under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's still 2-all. Colorado last season 2-6 in the regular portion. Most amount of goals Colorado scored last year was 3. It was a 4-3 loss to the eventual division champ Utah. Playing a game like that right now. It's tight throughout. Colorado led as many as 1-0. Air Force A led as many as 2-1. It was 2-1 after 1 quarter in favor of Air Force A. That's going to hit the rope. An attempt by Cat 5 of Colorado. Larry Bolton will pick it up from here. Outlet it too close to the 5-meter area. 23 in the shot clock, 5:10 in the game clock for this quarter. Air Force last season 62-4, 37 against. And it's going to go to Colorado. And the Dark Caps going right to left with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, 2-2. In the 5-meter area in Air Force territory. And it's going to remain with the Buffs. Buffaloes with it. And that's going to be a penalty. Exclusion time. And what do we have here? We're going to have a free throw, it looks like. So 5-meter free throw for the Buffs to go ahead for the first time since 1-0. Put through. Boom! Shakalaka! 3-2 Buffaloes. And the Dark Caps back on top. Cap 5. With her first goal. And that is a crucial score right here. Because Colorado is having its second lead of the game. The way Colorado's played defensively, Air Force could be in for trouble if it doesn't pick up the pieces. 4 minutes and change to go in this quarter. Colorado up 1 in the dark. Ordinary foul will fire to the left side and batted down by the Colorado keeper. 4:25 now to go. 30 on the shot clock in this third quarter. Remind Air Force A last season, 7-1 the regular season, 9-2 overall. Already beat Utah to begin this season. Utah had just one regular season loss last year, and that was also to Air Force Day. And that's fired and batted down by Wiley Bolton. The AFA Falcons of Colorado Springs. I'd like to thank military and all the forces in their service and future service. 16 on the shot clock, 3:44 to go in this quarter. Colorado in the dark 3, Air Force in the white 2, and it's Air Force with the ball going left to right. Fires way over the net, over the end line, goal throw, Colorado. We appreciate you watching us on the CWPA network. I'm Scott Samuel David Weiss, Ben Baldridge is the camera operator. And this is our first weekend of streaming in the spring 2018 season. Possession now, Air Force. Coming up after this game, Game 6, Utah against the Colorado School of Mines. And that is going to sneak by. Boom shakalaka. 3-3, and the goal by Cat 28, Madeline Pouch. For Pouch, it's Air Force's first goal since Cassie Preston scored 2 in the first quarter to take a 2-1 lead, and we're all score at 3. Substitutions are made now. And the Buffs with it, using another 1-goal lead. Ordinary foul. And there's a wet pass, 22 on the shot clock, 3 minutes to go in the quarter. 3-3. Colorado with the possession, fires, no deflection, goal throw. I think we have a timeout. Tyson Heath throws it. We're going to have a discussion here. Okay. Making sure everything's okay. A couple minutes to go in the third quarter. Timeout in the pool. Colorado 3, Air Force 3.
I'm Wolf Weiger with Cap 7, and we'll be on Facebook Live. Check us out, ask us any questions you have, or just watch at home.
Back here at Kearns-Sakura Park, it's 3-3. Colorado and Air Force on the timeout. And this is the Collegiate Water Polo Association Network. I'm Scott Samuel David Weiss, and the University of Washington will host the 2018 Women's National Collegiate Club Championships. It will be in Gresham, Oregon, 185 miles away. It's the Northwest Division's turn to host. It's May 4th to 5th. As you see Colorado there on the timeout. By the way, next weekend, the 17th and 18th of February, we do not have anything scheduled at the moment. But then on February 24th, we have Southwest at University of Arizona and Midwest at Wittenberg University on tap for the CWPA network if the circumstances permit. Okay, 2:57 to go in the third quarter. Colorado in the dark, free. Air Force A in the white, free. Air Force with the possession, looking to go up back one. Turnover. Colorado ball. Good job getting that foul. Air Force is really disciplined, so it's very difficult to keep up. Buffs out way outside the 5-meter area of Air Force territory. Disciplinary foul against Air Force. That stunned the Colorado player. That's going to be, is that offside? It's against Colorado, so possession Air Force. Here is a breakaway opportunity in transition. Other side. Oh, that's a beautiful save. That one was heading right to the back of the net. Got a subject whistle. We have another timeout. I think we gotta have some substitutions. We have some dead time here. So the game after this one, Game 6, Utah versus Colorado School of Mines. I think it will be the 5th meeting. Utah is 4-0 over in the Southwest Division. Yes, there is a timeout. Now, a few minutes or so to go in this one. In the third quarter, that is. It's Colorado in the dark, free. Air Force A in the white, free.
If you're interested in helping your program raise funds, check out Cap 7's affiliate program. The important thing about the affiliate program is easy to set up, and you can earn money by simply having people make purchases through cap7.com.
Make your Cap 7 purchase matter. Get your organization signed up with the Cap 7 affiliate program. Once approved, 8% on every purchase order through your organization's custom link goes right back to your program. The more you share your link, the more opportunities you have to earn. Sign up today at cap7.com.
Back here at Sakura Park, this broadcast is brought to you by Cap 7, built for water polo, made for water polo. There's Colorado in the dark, free. Air Force A in the white, free, and so far it's been a defensive effort here. It was 2-1 Air Force A after one quarter. It was 2-2 at the half. Colorado took a 3-2 lead briefly on the free throw, and then Air Force A got one back. The seesaw battle. Colorado out of the timeout. Minute and change to go in this third quarter. Now under a minute. Now inside the 2-0 side pass. Minute 50 now. That's off the top of the crossbar. Riley Bolton comes up with it. Minute 45 now. It's 3-3. Air Force A in white going left to right on your screens. Good transition there for Combs. Everyone's setting up the play. On the outside, close to where Tyson Heath is. No official. Ten on the shot clock, a minute 20 in the game clock. Fires off the top of the post. Takes a friendly bounce to Colorado, going right to left, looking to regain the lead. And the least amount of goals Colorado had last year was 3. Of course, Colorado forfeited its first tournament last season that was in Denver. All 4 of its first slate of games. So under a minute to go. Air Force with a chance to regain the lead. 3-3. I'm not sure if anyone's seen this coming after the way Air Force played against Utah, the defending champs of this division. Off ahead. So the shot clock essentially unplugged. 27 seconds to go. Colorado taking its chances. Bolton is out ahead. Lobs it ahead. Boom! Shakalaka! Makes Riley Bolton pay. Cap 17 with the good eye and the good pounce. It's now Colorado in the dark 4, Air Force A in the white 3 with seconds to go in the third quarter. How about that play? Air Force A, work cut out. 16 seconds to go with the game shot clock. 10 seconds on the quarter. Air Force A holding out hope. In the hole. Ball goes up. And that is the end of the third quarter. It was another good one. For 3 quarters, Colorado in the dark 4, Air Force A in the white 3. And we'll be back with more action on the CWPA network.
Hi, I'm Wolf Weigo. Do you want to improve your game? Everyone should have a Cap 7 ball to improve their ball handling skills. If you really want to improve your game, you've got to have a couple water polo balls in your house. Everywhere I go, I'm kicking around the ball, spinning it in my fingers, playing with it, kicking it. It's a lot of fun. Get one and take your ball handling skills to a new level.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Hugo from Cap 7. This goal is great because it folds in the size of a backpack. You can take it to the beach, you can take it to the lake. If you're short on deck storage space, you can fold it up and put it in the closet. It's a great training tool. Get yours at cap7.com.
Please stand by. We have some technical difficulties here in Kearns. It is 4-3 Colorado. We have temporarily lost the feed. Hopefully we can get it back momentarily. It is a good game so far. It was 2-1 Air Force over Colorado after one quarter. It was 2-2 at the half. 2-1 scoring run. And we have the feedback. And we'll bring you back out. So we're going into the fourth quarter now here. And it is 4-3. Favor of the Buffaloes of Colorado. Over Air Force A. This would snap a 3-game losing streak to the Falcons for Colorado should this score remain. Right away. Are you enjoying today's water polo action? Well, we hope so, because the CWPA network has more streams in store for the 2018 Women's Club season. Keep checking www.collegiatewaterpolo.org and visit our tentative schedule for the upcoming season in the multimedia section and remote streaming tab. We're at Kearns Park, Salt Lake City, Utah, about 21 miles from Salt Lake City's University of Utah campus. So we'll have 7 more minutes of regulation, and after this game, stay tuned. We got a good one. University of Utah to host versus Colorado School of Mines. Will be the first meeting between the two teams since March 7, 2004, a 5-0 Utah forfeit win. Colorado School of Mines off an impressive 16-5 win in Game 3 over Air Force B. The first time the Orediggers scored 10 goals in the game. In fact, scored 10 goals in the first quarter alone. And at least half a dozen by Jordan Picard. This is going to be an interesting final 7 minutes. Because the way this game has turned out, it may not end after the clock reaches 0. So Colorado in dark looking to pull perhaps an upset. An unexpected, perhaps. Keep in the moment, stay in the moment. Now, 7 minutes away from beating the team that took out the 4-time champs of this division, Utah. It's an ordinary foul and a swim-offs won by Air Force. So Falcons looking to get it back into here. Colorado third lead. Had a couple of lead changes. No teams led by more than 1. That's the highest each team's led. Each team has led by 1, or they didn't. It's going back to Air Force. And the Whitecaps going left to right. 6.5 minutes to go in regulation. Ordinary foul. That's Robin Coley. Coley with the rock. That's actually Leanne Trump, sorry. It's Leanne Trump. Robin Coley is a different cat number. Full fire. Boom! Shakalaka. That's a laser of a throw. That's Stephanie Cho, cap 17. Who's that cap 24? Julia Coves. Wow. And this game is knotted up at 4 apiece. It's Air Force in white 4, Colorado in dark 4. About a minute into this final quarter. Back and forth we go. Well, that's a clean strip. Got a breakaway perhaps, but Colorado with numbers. Ordinary. That's actually maybe a ball under. Now possession Colorado has the opportunity. Boom! Shakalaka! Great sequence of events by Colorado's Cat 5 there. The Buffs back on top. Colorado in the dark 5. Air Force in the white 4. Colorado putting one of the best on the ropes in the division. Air Force A last year, a finalist in this division. And the skip shot goes through. Boom, shakalaka. Cat 5, Lindsay Pally. Pally might have been her first of the game. It's a 2-1 run in favor of Air Force A this quarter. It's 5-all. Air Force A in white has tied it up yet again. Each team has had no lead greater than 1. Colorado. Last goal was a quick sequence. 5:10 to go in regulation. Game knotted up at 5. Beyond the reach of Buff, but gets it back in Air Force territory. Now side it out. The top of the 5 meters. Now the perimeter. 7 of the shot clock. They'll have to hurry. And it's going to be an exclusion on Air Force, so 20-second power play here. Colorado can go back up by 1. Fires. Wiley Bolton says no way. Another play unsuccessful, and now Air Force A can go back on top. Now we got ourselves 4:22 go in the game, 5-5. This may be anyone's division this season. It's early on. This is our 4th game broadcast of the day. The 1st and 4th broadcasted games have been good ones. 2nd and 3rd broadcasted games have had a lot of goals as well. Has a lot of goals. This one is a tightly contested one. Under 4 to go in terms of minutes. 5-5. 3:50 to go in regulation. Colorado in dark 5. Air Force in white 5. Air Force A going left to right from Colorado Springs, Colorado. The defending Rocky Mountain runner-up. 3 years ago, Air Force did not win any games this division. It's a great turnaround. The following season, 4-7, last year 92. It's going to be over the netting. They'll go throw for the Buffaloes. Colorado, great game plan throughout this one to stay with the Falcons. Looks like it's going to be exclusion time. And we have a timeout with it. It'll be player up for the Buffs of Boulder, Colorado. Everyone will go out. It'll be a brief respite. We're on the edge of our seats in this one. It's club water polo, but it's a good one. And Lewis is looking away from our line of sight. Now I see Tyson Heath. There's a timeout by Colorado, so it's power play time for the Bucks. Lost control, we'll get it back. A lot of bodies in the hole. Got 3 Falcons there. Fires to the right side, wide right, out of play. It's a little bit dangerous having 3 Falcons in the hole. It worked. So now in transition with the outlet was Bolton. Falcons looking to get back up on top. 2:45 to go in regulation. Preliminary foul. Inside, that is going to go off the post. It'll be a goal throw for the Bucks. And we have 4 more games after this one, including Utah versus Colorado School of Mines. Looks like we have some parity this year in the Rocky Mountain Division, with Utah already at 0-1. Denver won a game, shorthanded. And so it'll be short, wet to the right. Wiley Bolton coming up again with it. It's going to come down to the last play. It's the Super Bowl 52. .13 on the shot clock, 1:46 on the game clock. Air Force A has 1 more game today against Denver, Game 7. Game 7 scheduled at 3 p.m. Mountain. Looks like this game might overlap our next game between the host Utes of Utah and the Colorado School of Mines or Diggers. Lost momentarily, backhanded, and that's not going to make it to the plane. I think it's going to be a power play for Colorado. So it's going to be exclusion time. Air Force fans thinking that is careless play. Schaefer will bite him. Bite the Falcons. But Bolton will not let that one bite. Got a timeout in the pool with 1:03 to go in regulation. Colorado 5, Air Force A 5. Louise set. It was 2-1 Air Force A over Colorado in the first quarter. Colorado scored first in the game. It was 2-2 at the half. 4-3 Colorado through 3. We have a timeout. 1 minute to go in regulation. This is going to set up for a perhaps fantastic finish.
You know, we've had a lot of requests for pink caps for cancer awareness, and this is a great way to show your support. All of us in some way or another have been touched by cancer, and for every team that purchases a set of pink caps, we're going to make a donation directly for cancer research.
1:03 to go in regulation here in Game 5 of the Rocky Mountain Division Regional Tournament at Kern-Sakura Park Fitness Center in Salt Lake City, Utah. Again, I'm Scott Samuel Ice. Colorado in the dark 5, Air Force A in the white 5. The largest lead for each team had been 1. Let's look back at recent series history. It's been a while since both teams had single-digit goals. In fact, the last time Colorado and Air Force had single-digit goals, both was February 23rd, 2014 as Southwest Division members. Colorado won 6-5. Boy, it'd be interesting if that could be repeated. But it's Air Force with the rock here. 1 minute and change to go. 30 seconds down on the shot clock. Game 6, of course, is going to start past its scheduled time. We got ourselves a thriller. Now a minute to go in regulation. Left to right is Air Force in the Whitecaps in the dark, going right to left, Colorado. Don't want to do anything frivolous. And that's going to be an exclusion on Colorado. Could be costly. I think we have a stoppage here. 43 seconds to go. 34 on the shot clock. They were a brief timeout. And again, this is our first weekend of streaming CWPA 2018 Women's Club tournaments. We also plan on doing a Division III varsity tournament, I think March 10th at Connecticut College in Moon, London, Connecticut. If it stays that way. And back during the fall, we did a Salem International varsity. We did 2 games. Washington University, Washington, Jefferson, and Gannon. And that was fun. 30 seconds to go. In regulation, I think there might be a timeout for Colorado. Maybe trying to draw up the regulation winning play, and Colorado's coach is going to talk to Don Lewis to make sure. Here's what the coach is probably explaining. All right, we've done well. We could do a few things. We could do skip shots. We could hold the ball. We could try to catch him off guard. I'm sure coaching staff, head coach is discussing all those options. 28 seconds to go in the game. If it stays this way, then Game 6 is going to start quite late between Utah and Colorado School of Mines. Now, if the goal was scored here, depending on how much time's left, there'd be maybe a last gasp effort for Air Force. And Air Force 9-2 last season, 1-0 right now after a 9-6 win over Utah earlier today here at Kearns. And Air Force A last season 7-1 in the regular season. Its lone regular season loss was to Utah. So Colorado last season 2-6 in the regular season. The year before 5-3. Had been 3-3 in 2015, but there were fewer games due to Colorado College in 2015 forfeiting its season. So this could be the game. Don Lewis is pointing to a spot. 22 seconds to go in the game. 5-5. Colorado with the ball in Air Force territory. Maybe playing hold on. And wow. A great opportunity. Could have gone away there. Now Air Force with the chance to win. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. Will fire off the crossbar. And I think that will be the end of regulation. Guess what, folks? If my stats are correct, we are going to overtime. Not a bad way to start the season for Colorado. Each team can only put up 5 goals in regulation. So now we go to OT. What will happen here is we'll have 2 3-minute sessions. So if we still have a tie game after those 2 sessions, it would be sudden death. It's been a while since Colorado's had an overtime game. Last season, I do not believe there was an overtime game to my knowledge in this division, so it's nice to get some free water polo. Colorado, here we go. We got a couple wins right now, looking to try to pull a stunner on the defending Rocky Mountain runner-up. So So overtime is coming up in the CWPA network. We'll step aside momentarily.
Hi, I'm Wolf Wygo, and I'd like to introduce the 1 kilogram heavy training ball. Think of this ball as a weight belt for your arms. This is really going to strengthen your wrist, okay, your forearms, your shoulder, and really make you a lot stronger in your shooting. You can use this ball on dry land against a wall, or in your passing drills, or against a rebounder. Keep the ball up in front and really focus on your shoulder, your wrist, and your forearm in your passing. Maybe pass for 5 or 10 minutes with the ball, and then go back to a regular water polo ball, and you really feel the difference in the power that you're producing out of all those muscle groups.
You're watching the CWPA broadcast, brought to you by Cap 7.
We couldn't decide a winner in regulation, so Colorado and Air Force is going to overtime. We'll have 2 3-minute periods, if I'm not mistaken. So I think they'll switch sides after the first period. And then after the second, if the score is still tied, it'll be sudden death. Again, please follow us on Twitter at CWPA Water Polo to fulfill your water polo needs. So Colorado will start the first overtime session going right to left in the dark caps. Air Force in the white going left to right. So 3 minutes. We'll have 2 3-minute sessions. So game 6 between Utah and Colorado School of Mines, we'll have to wait a little bit longer because we have a good one here. Head official Don Lewis. As much as these officials want to have regulation games, I'm sure they don't mind having great games like these to do. The officials have done a really good job, Lewis and Heath have, this game. Both teams have done well defensively, and it is Air Force winning the tip in the first overtime session. So we'll have 3 minutes for OT1 and 3 minutes for OT2. So Air Force going left to right here. This is not sudden death. It won't go to sudden death if after the second for 3-minute session we're still tied up. Ordinary foul, 11 seconds. Fires. Oh, that is deflected! But recovered by Air Force, a fresh 35 on the shot clock. 2:24 to go in the first session. We're going to have a whistle. Going to be exclusion time on Colorado. Player up for Air Force. Oh, watch this play. Boom, shakalaka. That was not great coverage for Colorado. And it's now 6-5 Air Force. Thanks to Jillian Combs. That might be her first of the game. So now, the Buffs get the possession. Keep in mind, after this 3-minute session, I believe there'll be another one. So 2:12 to go in the first of 2 overtime sessions. Air Force back on top, 6-5. It was 4-3 Colorado after 3, but a 2-1 scoring one by the Falcons made it 5-all, sending us to 3 water polo. Now here's poor coverage. Boom, shakalaka. Basically mirroring how Air Force just scored. Cap 12 basically does the same thing. Back and forth we go. We're tied up at 6. Colorado in dark 6. Air Force in white 6. Colorado and Air Force, not sure if they want this game to even end. It's going to be tough whoever doesn't come out as the winner. But this is a very well played contest. And later on in the season, they might want to face each other again and try their luck at it. About a minute and a half to go in the first session. Oh, great recovery and save. I think the Air Force players wondering if there was a call, but it was just great coverage Colorado with a chance for its first overtime lead. Now, some shouting for communication purposes. 13 on the shot clock, about a minute to go in this first session. We'll have a second 3-minute session. Colorado School of Mines in Utah to follow. Utah should be wearing the dark hat as the hosts. Now in transition, an ordinary foul on Colorado. 6-all. It was 5-5 at regulation. 40 seconds now, just about. Another ordinary, 20 on the shot clock. Now around the 2-meter area in Colorado territory, now backing up to the 5, 13 on the shot clock. Six on the shot clock, and that's going to be a confiscation. And security now for Colorado. Colorado can hold for the last shot here, heading into the second OT session. We'll have another 3 minutes after this one. Now about 13 seconds. Now the opportunity, knocking! Whoa, that's a little left. That had the opening. Now we'll see if Bolton's going to have a heave. She won't. After 1 of 2 overtime sessions, Colorado in the dark cap 6, and Air Force A in the white 6 will have one more 3-minute overtime session. Each team will switch sides. We'll have the Buffaloes of Colorado now going left to right, and the dark caps and Air Force going right to left. So, again, if you want to see your games on the CWPA network, please reach out to the CWPA Director of Multimedia, John Weaver, at video@collegiatewaterpolo.org. Also, the CWPA YouTube channel is your #1 video source for everything water polo. Check out our Tip of the Week series inside Water Moments, highlights, Game of the Week, and more. Visit youtube.com and search CWPA Water Polo. And last season, we had a Game of the Week involving Utah and Colorado during the Rocky Mountain Championships that were held here. Kearns. I think it was Easter weekend we had the tournament here. Now, Tyson, Hafen, Don Lewis, one order. We'll have 3 more minutes of overtime, and if it's still tied up, it will be first to score wins. So after this finally ends, whenever it does, if it does, it should, it will be Game 6 between the Utah Utes and the Colorado School of Mine Ore Diggers. Ore Diggers are 1-0 after a 16-5 win over Air Force B. The Utes 0-1. Lost here for the first time in the last few seasons. And the second ever Rocky Mountain loss for Utah. It was against Air Force A in Game 2 today. It was 9-6. So, right to left, in Whitecaps, Air Force A. Left to right in the dark, Colorado. There's Don Lewis. He'll do the ball drop. We'll have 3 more minutes in left in overtime. If we're still tied, we'll have sudden death. The second overtime session underway. It's 6-all. And it goes to Air Force A. No team had led by more than 2. One was the largest for each team. And the Falcons looking to gain momentum early in this final overtime session before the possibility of sudden death. Good coverage there. Just an ordinary foul. Maybe trying to get a ball under for a turnover. We're trying to get maybe a chin up or an elbow. Trying to draw contact, and that's going to go over the net. There's great pressure defense for Colorado. 2.5 minutes to go here in the second overtime session. It's Colorado in the dark 6, Air Force in the white 6 here in Salt Lake City. And it will just be an ordinary. Colorado maintains 20 seconds on the shot clock, 2:15 to go in the game clock. Skip shot, saved by Wiley Bolton. The goalies have come up huge. That's why it's as low as it is. Kearns-Sakura Park could be an interesting place. It's known for yielding low-scoring affairs at times. Well, Maine with the Falcons of Air Force. 147 off the crossbar. Actually, off the keeper. 2-meter throw. Very close to possibly cutting inside the net. The keeper decided to think defensively and just get the fingertips on it. So back in Colorado territory with the ball is Air Force. That's going the other way. Minute 29 to go in our second overtime session. Second of 2, it's 6-6. Lobs it ahead on the outlet into the 5-meter area of the Air Force zone. Just an ordinary foul. And to the right side, inside the 2-meter area. 10 on the shot clock. Trying to pounce it through and coming up the loose change is a defender from Air Force. Approaching a minute to go in our second of 2 overtime sessions. We're still tied up. Will be first goal wins. Next goal wins. Sudden death. Colorado's got to be careful. Does not give an exclusion here. 46 seconds. 14 game on the shot clock. Now 40 seconds to go. And that is deflected back. Colorado will get it. Got a 6-second differential in the game and the shot. And there's a great outlet. Transition. Fire through. Boom! Shaka Laka! That might be the game winner, but based on what we've seen, it might not. Cap 5, at least her third goal of the game, maybe the biggest one for her this season. Now Air Force has to come up with a counter. 25 seconds left in the second of 2 overtime sessions. Air Force needs a goal. Otherwise, Colorado will pull out the stunner. Ten seconds. That's off the piping. Colorado's going to pull it off. And I think that one might count. Colorado pulls off the stunner. 8-6. What a win for the Buffaloes. It was either 7-6 or 8-6, but nonetheless, it is an overtime victory for Colorado, snapping a 3-game losing streak to the Falcons. So we're just getting a confirmation here that it was 8-6, but regardless, Colorado pulls off the stunner in overtime. Either 7-6 or 8-6. They didn't even need to take a shot anyway. We're going to have the exchange of handshakes in perhaps one of the greatest played Rocky Mountain games in recent memory. So I have final Colorado in the dark 8. Air Force in the white 6. In overtime, Colorado improves to 1-0. Air Force A drops to 1-1 after an impressive 9-6 victory over Utah earlier in the day. Coming up on the CWPA network will be Game 6, featuring the Utah Utes and the Colorado School of Mines Ore Diggers. Stay tuned and check out our website, www.collegiatewaterpolo.org. It's been an exciting day so far. Don't go away. We have more action coming up in the CWPA network.